Hi, I'm Andy Garrison, and this is another 3-minute acting tip. Find us online at actortrainingstudio.com, on Facebook at ATS-The Actor Training Studio, and our Twitter handle is @CoachAndyATS. Today's tip is on cold reading. It's one of the most important skills an actor can develop. Because almost every audition you go to will have you cold read at some point. Even if you have to go in with something memorized, the next step, lots of times, is to read cold from the script, like at a callback. Theater, film, TV, they all need you to cold read well. And if you're into voiceover, commercials, training films, and audiobooks, the better you read cold, the more employable you are. Using a teleprompter like me, cold read it. Essentially, cold reading requires the ability to read with your eyes, talk with your mouth, and understand with your brain. It's simple, but not necessarily easy. The first thing you need to do to cold read effectively is to get grammar. So those of you that were paying attention in middle school English are going to have a head start. Commas, periods, colons, semicolons, ellipses, and dashes all sound different. And they're all clues given by the writer to help you make sense of the copy you're reading, whether the phrase is pausing at a comma or ending at a period. Do you know what a question mark sounds like? And exclamation points are exciting. Even semicolons have a sound. There's a slight hitch breath to them. Read the words, but sound like you're just talking, like you're just making this stuff up as you go. So what's the key to sounding natural, spontaneous, and conversational when you're cold reading? Music. But I don't sing, Andy. Sorry, but you do. When you speak. Every sentence you speak, instead of read, has variety to it because it has key words that need to be emphasized. How do we emphasize key words? Anyone? Most say we do it with volume. Rarely. Others say with rhythm. Pauses. Sometimes. Most often we emphasize key words with pitch. Important words get bumped up with pitch. So you don't sing. Can you tell a low note from a high note? I don't know. Sure you can. And don't forget that key words often come at the end of a sentence. Don't let that word fall off at the end. Read out loud every day. If you read your honey to sleep at night, they're going to love you for it. What's better than a bedtime story? Come on, stick with me. Here's the deal. You get a script. You have 5 minutes before you have to cold read it. What are some good steps to take? First of all, get the story. It puts everything in place. Then read it out loud, not just in your head. Work out the word burgers. Where does your tongue trip up? Work out the punctuation and phrasing. What rhetorical devices are used? Image, metaphor, compare and contrast? What's the central meaning? And finally, what's the emotional impact? And where does that come from? And really, finally, when you're cold reading a scene with someone, your minimum goal should be 50% of your eye time on the script, 50% of your eye time out into the world on your scene partner or reacting eyes off the page. Some actors I know can get up to 90% eyes off the page. It just takes practice. I'm Andy Garrison at the Actor Training Studio, and we have an audiobook reading class at the studio 4 Thursdays, 7 to 10, starting February 5th. Private studies also available. Sign up online at actortrainingstudio.com. Go to the Classes tab at the top of the page. Cold reading. It's fun, and it's everywhere.